Hello there, family. How are you? Thank you for joining me on this evening. I am Helen Sattler, your Destiny Helper. Thank you so much for joining me on this evening. And I first of all want to thank you so much for those of you that support me in the years that I have been doing YouTube. You have been so faithful, and I appreciate you so much. Thank you for liking and sharing the information that I give, emailing me, commenting on the emails. Thank you so much. And thank you for strengthening others as you are being strengthened. Those of you that have not subscribed to this channel, please take the time and subscribe. Push that bell, and every time I upload content or come on live, you will be alerted. Our lives are awesome with the participation. Thank you so much. I want you to know that I am here addressing a lot of questions. When you emailed me and say, can you talk about this? Can you answer this? It is such a privilege to do this. One of the topics we're going to talk about tonight is the driving narcissist. When you are driven, when he's just pushing you or she's just pushing you. And men, when men have female narcissists, the female will push him to work and work and work long hours. And it doesn't matter how many hours you work, you need to work more. No matter how much money you bring in, you need to bring in more. Your body is tired, your mind is tired. And those of you that are with a male narcissist, the narcissist may drive you to work and work and work, or tell you you don't need to work. And then when you stay home, they accuse you of being lazy. Then you are doing everything. The house is clean, the food is cooked, the clothes are washed, the children are taken care of, and yet they still say that you're lazy, that you need to do something. And then when you try to do something, they say, oh, now you want to take over my job. Now you want to wear the pants. Now you want to be the man of the house. Why? Because the narcissist is never satisfied, and they are very purposeful in the program of your mind. They need you to not know who you are or to operate in the strength of who you are, because your strength is a threat. Your confidence is a threat. And that could be an injury to the narcissist, because a lot of time they are insecure and they're very fallible in their character. They have all of these illusions about who they are and what they are, and they feel privileged. The dynamics of the personality of the narcissist is to push you past the point of stop, to push you past the point of wait. They want you to be driven, that when you say, look, I've had enough, the narcissist, they move those boundaries, they move those guidelines. What is enough is never enough, because as long as you're thriving and you're burnt out and you're weak, the narcissists know that the resistance level is very low, because you don't have the energy. And these are energy specialists. They live off of fuel, they live off of energy, so they know how to drive it totally away from you. And you're saying, I'm tired, I'm working, I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm taking care of the kids, I'm taking care of the narcissists. They're making more and more demands. As you progress in your job, as you progress in your character, you know the demands increase. They always increase the demand. They want more, and it's never enough. You give them everything they ask for, and you notice the more you give to them, the more they are making a demand. They don't even make a request, they make a demand. You have to do this, you must do this. And you are so tired you can't think. You're having brain fog, you're having memory lapse, you're having insomnia, your stomach is upset, you can't hardly eat, and your food digests properly. Some of you have a loss of appetite. Some of you have increased appetites. You're having night sweats, and you are feeling paranoid. You are having panic attacks, simply because you are driven past the point where you need to stop. You really need to stop. You need to stop and rest yourself. You need to stop and put into yourself. You need to recognize that you're human. and you can't do all things. And when pleasing someone is killing you, you have to come to the conclusion that I need to change this alternative. I can't keep doing what I'm doing. A narcissist is like a vampire. A vampire has to have blood. The narcissist has to have your energy, and your energy has to elapse. Energy drain. When it takes everything to get out of bed, and you lay in the bed, and it's hard to wake up out of sleep when you do sleep. And it's hard to get up out of the bed. And you have to just snooze that clock over and over and over and over again, getting up out of the bed. And then when you get up, you're dragging, you drink coffee, you take vitamins. Nothing is helping because you're tired. This narcissist is driving you. This draining energy narcissist. They drain your energy. And during this time, the narcissist may call you and call you, but they're not calling you to build you. They're calling you to complain. You forgot to do my shirt. You forgot to do this. You forgot to turn the lights off. I looked in the refrigerator. There is no milk. There is no eggs. You get home, there's milk. He said, not the kind of milk I like. And it is the kind of milk he likes, gaslighting. And so the narcissist always make you feel underaccomplished, definitely underappreciated, undervalued. And whatever you do, they're telling you you didn't do it right. Why don't you do things right? Why don't you take time? And you're saying, I don't have any time. I need to rest. I can't do anymore. You can't do anymore because you're lazy. You can't do anymore because you're selfish. You notice your hair is thinning. Your hair is falling out. Some of you got bloodshot eyes. Your breathing has been affected. You're having nightmares. You're jumping in your sleep. You're forgetting a lot. And some of you probably have become negligent with the children because you're tired. And you want to be the beautiful mother. You want to be the understanding dad. And after you have worked 10 to 12 hours, you got a side job. And you notice your health, you don't even look healthy. You used to be handsome. Now your skin is dry. You're dark. Your eyes look far away. There's no life in them. They look dull because the narcissist is driving you. There is a reason you have park, drive, neutral, reverse, because sometimes you got to park it. Sometimes you got to go neutral and think about what is happening. How many days have you not slept? Stomach hurting? Why? You went to the doctor, they didn't find anything wrong. So the doctor asked you, are you depressed? You told him no. Some of you say yes. They give you antidepressants. Panic attack. And you're weary. And when you get like this, guess what you do? You start isolating because you don't want anybody to see you like this. But the narcissist is outgoing and your energy is transferring to them because they are not without energy. You're without energy. And if you have a family, it takes energy to deal with a family. You have a business. It takes energy to deal with your business. It takes energy to go to work. It takes energy for you to be creative. You're losing your creativity. You're just at work doing. You're just at your business. It's not even the competitive edge anymore. You are just functioning, but you're functioning right out of the cutting edge where you're not competing in the marketplace because you're too tired to compete. It takes everything you have to breathe. And some of you actually left and you came back. And it was even worse when you came back. The narcissist made you pay for leaving. Now you're even more drained. And you were drained before. A lot of physiological conditions, illness, health crisis, psychological crisis, sleep deprivation, eating deprivation, overeating, swelling, water retention, backache, stomach ache, nausea, headaches, high blood pressure, blood sugar off the skelter. All of these things are going off kilter because you're tired, because you're drained, because you're being driven by the narcissist. And if you think they're going to care, you got another thing coming. You have to put a stop to it. You have to say enough is enough. You going to have to put into you. You got to take time with you. Look in the mirror. Get a picture before the narcissist. Get a picture 6 months after the narcissist, a year after the narcissist, and get a picture now. The glow left. You used to be glowy, innovative, happy. Now you're miserable. You fight every single day for existence, for functionality, because of the driven aspect that is in the narcissist. And you sit back and wonder, why don't they feel me? Don't they feel sorry for me? No, because the narcissists have a problem with empathy. And it's cognizant, it's not emotional. They're not going to feel you. You got to feel you. You need a strong support group. You can dial, if you feel in crisis and you feel like you're going to break, you can dial 988-741-741. Dial 988 for the crisis line. There's someone who's skilled enough to help you in every situation. Then you can dial 741-741. There is help for you. You said, but I'm trying to be strong. No, it's not meant for you to do it by yourself. Sometimes you can get past that point. And when the narcissists see that they're working, they're going to drive you till you drop. And they're not going to stop. The only way they stop is you threaten to leave. You threaten them. And if you're access and that narcissist know that the energy is coming from you because you're a primary source, that's not an easily changeable source. It takes the narcissist time to get another primary. So the narcissist, if he's trying to build a primary, he usually get one person that he want to be with long term because he need to condition them for the stay. He need to condition them for the trauma. But they got to have endurance in order to be primary. You cannot be the primary source if you have no sense of endurance. If you can't stand the pain, you can't stand the heat, you can't stand the torture, you cannot be a primary source. You can be a source that they use, but you'll be secondary, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. You'll just be in the Harlem, but you will not be the primary. The primary has been structured to endure pain, hurt. So what am I saying to you? Stop. You can't continue like that. The children need you because you need you. Stop being driven. You can't please a person who don't want to be pleased. And if it's a black hole, it doesn't matter how much you put in it. It's endless. Everything sinks to the bottom. But a black hole. What are we going to do here? Let's take time to to breathe. You are more than worth it. And you are more valuable than you know. I want you to write me at destinyhepper12s@gmail.com. destinyhepper12s@gmail.com. I want you to write me. Tell me your story. Tell me how this video helped you. Or tell me if you want to be coached. I am a life coach. I've been doing it for over 20 years. I can help you. Leave your information when you email me and your phone number. I will call you from my office. There is help. Get a good friend that has not been overwhelmed by the narcissist or pulled by the narcissist. You need to hear encouraging things that will strengthen you. You don't need to be tolerated. You need to be celebrated. Get your energy back, and you will get your life back. Make sure you subscribe to this channel, and I look forward to seeing you on live. I look forward to your comments and your email. I am Helen Sattler, your Destiny Helper. I will see you on the next video. God bless.